Alright, what's up guys? This is your boy Brolylegs here with another Street Fighter 5 Chun-li tutorial. Today's video is going to be focusing on Chun-li and the newest patch that just dropped, Season 5. We're going to go over a lot of the key updates and changes that Chun-li got. I'll give out my feedback and my opinion on her toward the latter part of the video. And we'll talk about Vshift, right? Just to show you guys that there is, this is season 5, patch notes. Here's a Vshift, here's the background, here's a new grid. So, yeah, let's get into it. One of the first things that that is noticeable about Chun in this game, and I'm gonna have to take off my gauge on it, is the pushback on heavy legs. If you guys remember, heavy legs is a knockdown. It still knocks down in this game, except now it pushes pretty far away. You see that? So you cannot do Oki with this anymore unless you're in the corner. Alright, so if you have this in the corner, you can definitely still do a meaty and stuff like that. That's what Oki means. Next up, she does have more of a whiff to her fierce punch, or her back fierce punch, I'm sorry, and a forward middle punch. They are a bit, they do linger a little longer than usual, so that definitely got nerfed in this game. So you have to be very careful. This is probably not used too much. I mean, it is, if you're looking for a counter hit situation, probably this is something you want to be careful with. Forward, back, middle punch. It is something that you can get whip punished by. Now, one of the biggest changes in Season 5 for a buff for Chun is the addition to comboing with the Sanchu. So you can definitely combo that, right? And so, let me just show you guys so you can get the most optimal. Unfortunately for me, I don't have the most optimal, but I will try to do some justice to this so that you guys can see. So you can now do, whoops. Oh, I took off V skill. Let me see, hold on. Let me actually put this back as middle punch. Let me make this light kick as the 3 kicks. Okay, now we can do it. So now you can do this combo. If I get it right, let me see. Let me go. So the length to this to jab is pretty tight, and you can get that combo. This is a pretty good combo that you can do. This is a big buff that Chun-li got. She used to not be able to hit confirm this, or not hit confirm, but combo this in previous seasons. And this one she did. Another big, huge buff that Chun-li got was the addition of a frame of advantage on her crouching fierce. You can kind of tell that characters kind of slow down a little bit more off that crouching fierce. And what this does is it allows you to combo into Hasanshu. So you can actually do that. So what you can do is you can actually do, let me try it again. I'll get it. Yeah, you kind of have to do it a little early. I'm kind of like, not really used to the timing of this, but you just have to do it a little early. Okay. Now the cool thing about this combo is it works in V-Trigger as well. So you can actually do this combo, which is, it's kind of cool. Nothing too crazy, but it's kind of cool. So you can do, and you can do that combo. I'm gonna try it one more time. But yeah, you can do. And you can get that combo. 290 damage for a V-Trigger combo with Crouching Fierce. So, it does pretty good damage, not gonna lie. It's really good. But that's a good buff. So it's really used against kind of like shimmies and stuff like that. So in other words, let me see if I can get my opponent to do that. We'll do some guard stuff, and then we'll do. Whoops, gotta get that reversal. I'm trying to get a reversal throw. Not that time. Might take a couple bit times. There we go. Okay. So what we do is basically this is kind of like setting up shimmies, and you can do this. You know, something like. Well, he didn't. Oh, you know what? Because I have guard after first attack. So you know, you can do something. Oops. Um. Oops. A little harder with my because he has a really big hit throw, so you can just kind of like. No. I'll get it. 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 So. God. I'll do a couple of times. No. That timing on that Hasanchu into Hasanchu into jab is something that you really want to practice. Something I really want to practice. Nope. I'll do one more try. One more try. There we go. Sorry about that, guys, but we got it. So it is something that you want to practice getting Hasanchu into jab, and you can just get that combo going. You know, you can get into legs, you can even get into EX legs. But you really want to save the meter. So Asanshu got really buffed. I don't know if it's gonna be something that I'm gonna be using a lot. It does. I will probably use it for certain matchups, but we'll have to see. We'll have to really see. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys some V skill stuff or Vshift stuff. I'm sorry. So if you guys don't know, Vshift is used with so you guys see a bunch of buttons of punches and stuff, but in actuality, it's only middle kick and heavy punch at the same time. Yes, middle kick and heavy punch at the same time. You can do V shift. Now you see this. This is just a neutral version of it, so you can just do it in neutral, and you can't do the follow up in neutral. You can only do like just this, right? But let's do an attack that Bison can do, and what we're gonna do is we're actually going to do some recording, and this should be pretty simple. So, and I don't have my EX. So let me go ahead and put that real quick back. All right, so okay, so we're gonna show off this real quick, and then we're gonna show up the follow up. Follow up is a more important one. But see that? So this is the importance of V skills, that the last second, and you can use it to get the attack. Now it's not really a punish. Bison does recover pretty fast, and the hard part is getting the animation right, the jab right after that animation. Takes a little bit of time. It does look at the V meter on my side. It does waste about a meter or half of it. It wastes a full one, and if you don't get hit, it gives you back half of it. So you know it's a really good tool. Something you can really use. This one I don't know if you can punish. I don't think Bison is getting anything out of that, but maybe that's a punch. You can even go into super if you have the meter. Whoops. And yeah, you have to wait a little longer and do something like that. So that's the first part of it. Let me do the second part of this. And so let me do that a little bit better. So, this one's really important because that lets you get out of that situation. A lot of times, what happens is Chun wants to get out, and she wants to use jump, and sometimes they use it really early. They use the Devil's Reverse pretty fast, so this is a good way to just get out if I can just get it right. Uh, and yeah, you have to time it. You have to time it kind of close to the end of it, and then you'll be able to get out of it. It's just helpful for that kind of situation. It's helpful for that kind of situation. So let me explain something really quick before we get any further on this. Is let me see, what can I do? Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Uh, we're gonna do record guard. Okay, and we're gonna do. Nope, let me try it again. What I'm gonna try to do is do Vshift in this situation, and could take me a bit. Okay, okay. Let me try it one more time. I think I know why I'm messing up. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so so if I do like if I do like a block string, he can't get out of this. He can't activate V-shift until he's out of stun. So in other words, if I do, but once there's a gap in the string, then you can V-shift. You cannot V-shift mid block string or mid stun. Let me show you guys actually in a better situation. So, see that he couldn't V-shift until there, right? Because he's still in stun. Okay, but you can do it afterwards. So if I were to like, knock him down. Well, let me see. If I were to knock him down, see, he can do something like that. So if I wanted to do a meaty, see, he can V-shift and get out of that. Okay, but you cannot. I will say, V-shift is a little bit weak. Actually, I'm gonna try something. No, that's not what I wanted. So I wanted to do. This is a good bait for Chun-li. So if you think they're gonna do V-shift in this situation, like after your meaty, so if I were to do this, I can do this, and it's a good read. Um, what they want to do is try to do it on the hit. So if I don't do anything, it'll just be a regular V-shift. If I do, then it will be an actual feat. Like they could break through it. They can't do the follow-up there. They could do the follow-up there. Okay. Um, that's pretty much the details when it comes to Chun-Li and the V-shift and Street Fighter V mechanics. Overall, I think this character is pretty much the same. I think she is going to excel in some matchups where she didn't have a good V skill 2 of a Sanchu. I think V shift is going to help her out tremendously in some matchups, especially against like Bison, especially against like G. She's going to be able to get out of situations better than most characters. So the utility of this move is very important. Um, but I don't think she got overly buffed, and I don't think she like changed anywhere in the list. If anything, her losing Oki with heavy legs is a very detrimental thing to her impact in the game. It's gonna be a little bit tougher for her to continue pressure, but I think all her tools, all her pokes are still there. I think the biggest fear that a lot of Chun-Li players or users had was we were gonna get our Fierce Punch nerfed. Um, that one's gonna have to be labbed a little bit more. I don't know. I had an inkling. I fought a Ryu earlier, and it seemed like he was able to whiff punish my Fierce Punch a little bit easier. Even whiff punish with Fireball. So We'll have to tamper with that a little bit. Definitely, a lot of the low tiers got buffed, which is expected. In a patch note. Um, Many of the top tiers got nerfed, which again, it's expected. But I'm pretty satisfied where Chun is currently in the tier list. I think she'll be fine. I can't wait to start Lavender. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay up all night playing, learning all the V trigger stuff. Um, but yeah, check out Street Fighter Five. Check out um, Season Five. The new notes are all good. They're all out there. I'll post a link in the description below. And yeah, I already know that training is gonna start soon. Expect a lot of students to come by if you're interested in training with me for this season. Make sure you go to GameSense.com, search for Brolylegs, and you will see me on there and get ready to train. I'm already getting a couple of students already, just because the season started, and it's a good way. We're all learning this mechanic. It's a new mechanic, and so it's gonna be very exciting to see where this game is gonna go for the next year. Obviously, new characters coming. Dan's out. I may do a video about Dan. Um, you know, he's pretty cool, but I gotta learn a lot of his V trigger stuff. Um, but Rose is coming, Oro, Akira, and we still waiting on the fifth character. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. Hopefully, it's not at the end of the year. I'm crossing my fingers, but I don't know. We'll see. Rose is supposed to come probably in a couple months, so I'm excited for that. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment below. If you have questions, I'm always answering questions. I'm always looking in the comments. So if you guys have questions, make sure to ask me there, and hopefully enjoy this new season, and hit me up for some training. I'll be ready for you guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Peace.